Ready for the last two home games in the Concacaf Nations League. Just talk to me about how preparations have been going.
Well, yesterday for the first time we had the full 23 because now we have 5 players playing in the Antigua League. We have 7 of them playing in the Trinidad and Tobago League, and then we have 2 guys coming down from England along with the players based locally. And we had everybody together. The session was very intense, and I think the group feeling is a strong one going into these matches.
All right, obviously, we've not had the best results so far. Haven't had a win at the bottom of the group. The expectations for these next two games.
Well, we're going to push for points. Obviously, it's another level. It's a level a bit higher than the when we were playing in the other group, because it's all group winners and first and second place teams from each group. So it's a higher level. But I think that the guys are rising to the occasion. The last game against El Salvador, we were very competitive. We didn't take our chances. They scored their chances. We expecting a lot of determination and effort coming in from the guys, and for them to also play with a big heart.
St. Lucia's still a relatively young team in terms of the composition, the relative ages of the players involved. A number of them going on to semi-pro engagements during the international, since the last international break, going on to semi-pro engagements in Antigua and Barbuda, Trinidad and Tobago. How important is that for the growth of the individuals and for the team?
Definitely, the level of intensity in the local St. Lucian League uh, cannot now prepare us for an international game against El Salvador or Santo Domingo. It cannot prepare us for a game against a Montserrat team that has 20 players playing in England. So by getting them to play where they are in a full-time situation in Trinidad and Tobago, in Antigua, and then getting guys who playing in England as well, it helps to mature the team, to make them more professional, and make us better able to compete. And I think that any ambitious locally based Lucian player who wants to get something out of the game must be thinking about playing outside of St. Lucia at this time.
You've consolidated what many have considered a position of strength in bringing in a goalkeeper, Lamar Johnson. You'll be working obviously alongside Vino Bartlett. Vino has been considered really the standout player by a number of people. Talk to me a little bit about the addition of Lamar and how that affects Vino.
Well, I think it provides healthy competition. By no means is Lamar going to just walk onto the team because he's foreign based or foreign born. But having him there has created, a good intensity. And this is the kind of competition a player like Vino needs, because the other local goalkeepers have not stepped up to the plate. They have not accepted the challenge. We've had players like Noah Didier and Vianney George who they've not accepted the challenge, for one reason or the other. And Vino is there, and at times you tend to think that he has been in a comfort zone. What Lamar brings to the table is a good ability to communicate with the team. He has a good command of the 18-yard box, and what he brings, along with the qualities that Vino have, a very good shot stopper, being able to make that save that is considered a sure goal. I think it provides a healthy competition within the team.
And of course, Kieran, you've had a chance to see him. You took a recent trip to the UK. You would have perhaps met him during that time, but you've had a chance to see him in the team setting. Talk to me about how much he adds to the squad.
Kieran is a quiet boy, but very focused, disciplined, works hard, and it's something that we want in the team. He has a sound tactical understanding of the role that he would be required to play in this team, and he brings to the team, a certain, level of understanding that we need. The players in St. Lucia are good players, but I think we are a little bit short on tactical knowledge, tactical awareness, and this is what I see him being able to bring to the team.
All right, finally, Coach. It's been a few months now. Obviously, every task of this nature is a project. It's not just the overnight thing. Where are we in terms of the project?
Well, we after 5 months, I've seen some improvement in the team. I've seen a decent game against El Salvador, but a disappointing result. Now we face Santo Domingo and Montserrat at home. I think we've got to use that to our advantage to push, And while it's evident that we're punching a little bit over our weight, I think it's not impossible for us to get good results in these two coming matches. And I want to urge the public to come out and support the team, because certainly you're going to get effort and determination from this bunch.